Well, as you can see, we are in a rain delay for the Pomona race on race day, Sunday. Imagine that. It's kind of like deja vu back to last November when it was completely just washed out. The race never happened. And we're hoping that it doesn't happen here. So, but in the meantime, I have a little entertainment for you. We'll have a little bit of Maddi Gordon history that we will put up here, and it will show how Maddi Gordon got into drag racing and where she is today at 21 years old. Let's jump to it.
I'm Courtney Anders, and I am here with the Maddi Gordon, Maddi the Baddie, as we just so creatively dubbed you. But we are doing this thing called the Hometown Homies, and as we get ready for Pomona to head to the Fairplex at In-N-Out Burger Drag Strip at Pomona, we are concentrating on our homie from Southern California, Maddi Gordon here. So we're going to get to know you a little bit.
I love
Maddi.
it. I love that intro.
Hometown Homie.
I love that.
So you are from California area. Let us know where you're from, who can rep with your hometown with you.
Yes, so I'm from Paso Robles, California, born and raised, and I love it there. We're very big into wine, agriculture, and no traffic, only like 3.5 hours away. So it's our closest national event. I've truly grown up there. So there's a different feel at Pomona for me.
I like the wine, since we may have to go get to know your hometown by having a glass of wine. But a big part of your connection with Ron and your new situation here is that California pool. So give us a little bit of the roots.
Yeah, so, like my family, before we started junior racing, we went to the lake every Sunday. Lake was our thing outside of racing. And Ron's family is very into the lake too. So they would come there to vacation at Lake Nacimiento. So there was times when he'd be out there at the lake, so my family would go out there too. We'd all hang out. We'd have his motorhome out there camping, having a good time. So there's a lot of connections there. And so San Luis Obispo County is where I'm from. That's where Paso's in. He's from San Luis Obispo. So when I tell you Ron is like the hometown celebrity, I literally mean it. Everybody knows who Ron Capps is. So when it was announced that I was driving for him, it was like our hometown was like, what the heck? Like, how did this happen? It was really, really cool to have that tie.
She has so much energy.
Actually, his parents still live in San Luis, so I'm like 30 minutes from his parents.
It was a natural fit.
It was a natural fit. I agree. I think it's cool, right?
It is very cool. So I want to get to know a little bit of your early California racetrack life here. So I want to know what the first racetrack that you ever went to was. I know you were only like 8 or 9 days old. Do you remember what racetrack it was?
I think it was Bakersfield.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was Bakersfield. My dad was racing the weekend prior. My due date was on a race weekend. And so my dad said he knew I was a racer because I delayed till after the race weekend, so he could be there.
That was very kind of you.
So he said he knew I was a race car driver from the start.
So what was your first time at Pomona?
As the first race, I'm sure, after I was born.
Oh my gosh.
I'm positive, because we race there twice a year with the funny car. Never missed a race ever. And when my mom was pregnant with me, she asked the doctor, like, hey, should I be around the race cars?
Yeah, fumes.
Yeah, and she's like, and the doctor's like, oh, absolutely. Because when she's born, she'll be used to it. And literally, not even kidding you, apparently, when the race car fired up, I was like taking a nap, just like the first race. And they had like all these ear protection on me. And when it fired up, I like did this with my hands and then right back to sleep. Like, yeah, I was just used to it.
You were truly born to do this.
Yes, so to answer your question, probably like the very next Pomona race was my first time.
Of all the times racing at Pomona, what is, very quick, don't think about it too much, one of your favorite memories that sticks out?
Favorite memories that sticks out in Pomona? Well, like, the fondest memories I have is when I was super young, too young to even get out of the tow car.
You're still young.
Stay in the tow car, everybody would jump out, and me and my sister would be hanging out the window, getting as close as we can to watch Dad, because there'd be so many people in the starting line. So that's like my fondest memories, and that's, just core. It's like a core memory of mine. As far as driving on the racetrack, probably one of like my first, second qualifying hits, because I've just dreamed of running in Pomona. That's like, Indy's huge, of course, Indy's big, but for me, personally, Pomona's almost like my Indy.
See, that's why this series is so important, because I think that unless you do it, you don't realize how important that hometown
Yes.
crowd is. So speaking of the hometown crowd,
Yes.
when we get back there for Friday, your first qualifier in this beast right
Yes.
here, are you expecting just mayhem?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I have so many family and friends coming out. It's going to be so exciting. And for me, family's huge, friends are huge, and I know we're going to have a packed house for my side and Ron. You know, he's from the same town. So it's going to be really, really cool for both of us. I think he'll get to meet a lot of my family that normally doesn't come to the track. They're going to come out anyways to watch. So I'm expecting straight mayhem in a great way. In a great way.
The hometown craziness is craziness. All right, we're gonna do some rapid fire stuff here.
Okay, I'm
When
ready.
you are at the Fairplex, we're staying there and we're racing.
Okay.
One of your favorite places to go eat.
Pomona.
Boom. If you weren't gonna be a race car driver, what would you have been? Is there even a question?
Dead?
Perfect.
I don't even know.
What do you binge at home if you binge?
Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Are you a window and aisle person on an airplane?
I honestly don't care. I'm gonna say window because I don't like people have to get up if I'm sleeping. So probably window.
Skiing or surfing? You're from California, you can do both.
Wait, like water?
Okay, so
On
let's do
water?
like mountains or water.
No water.
Water?
Sure.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Honestly, neither. No. I would go night owl over morning person.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can feel that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't sleep in super late ever, but I don't like I'm not like a very pleasant.
You mean you don't wake up this chipper?
No. It takes me about 7 snoozes.
Yes, maybe 17.
Yeah.
All right, you've got to know Maddi Gordon here. I want you to look right in there to all of your hometown favorite fans right there and welcome them to Pomona and let them know you're going to kill it.
Let's come out to Pomona. Be there. It's going to be amazing. You do not want to miss it.
All right, Maddi Gordon. A little bit of history with her, a little bit of hometown stuff. The girl has amazing energy, and she puts that all into her driving skills. And this girl's going to go a long way, I guarantee. Anyway, if you want to see the Top Fuel Finals, hey, there's going to be a link right there. And just click on that. That'll take you right to the Top Fuel Finals for Pomona Sunday, race day. All right, so just click on that and you can see the race. All right, with that being said, I'm jumping out of here. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. I do appreciate it. And, hey, we'll catch you in Charlotte. That's the next race in, let's see, 2 weeks. Not this weekend, but next. So, jump on it. Have a great day. We'll see you.